Every year, more than 2,000 people die by suicide, leaving behind families, friends, and communities bereaved and often struggling to make sense of the loss. Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in males, and it is also estimated that non-fatal suicide attempts are 20 to 30 times more common than suicides. It is clearly a major public health concern. So what can you do to help prevent suicide in your community? The Suicide Awareness Tool is an online tool which has been designed to assist people just like you to consistently identify, respond and refer people which may be at risk of suicide to the next level of care. The tool consists of an explanatory step-by-step approach for workers and organisations to understand and appropriately manage these difficult situations. The website contains a PDF document which you can download and print out. The content provides useful information to help you identify what you might look for and what to do if you find yourself providing support for a friend or colleague. Firstly, listen for comments. Often people who are potentially suicidal may verbalise their inner feelings by saying things like, "I feel like crap," or "I'm drinking too much." They may talk about feeling hopeless and say things like, "I'm useless," or "I feel like I'm a burden on everyone." Or they may even express thoughts of anger or rage by saying things like, "I hate him," or "I hate myself," or even, "I hate the world." If you encounter a person who may be exhibiting these types of behaviours, then a possible starting point for helping them is to ask about their recent behaviour. Things like risk-taking or drug or alcohol abuse. You might ask them if they have concerns about major life events such as relationship problems with their spouse or other major personal issues. Perhaps they are having problems at work, like being harassed by a co-worker or are experiencing financial hardship, or maybe they are being bullied at school. Perhaps they have health concerns which are worrying them to the point where they feel hopeless and may consider suicide as an option. That's why it's important to ask the person if they are thinking of suicide. You can start by downloading the PDF from this website to guide the conversation. To gain a better understanding of the person's risk when they have told you that they have thought of suicide, you could ask them the following questions. Have you decided or thought about how you would kill yourself? Have you decided or thought about when you would do it? Have you taken any steps to secure the things you would need to carry out your plan? Asking about suicide does not increase the risk. Don't be afraid to ask them these questions. Use the other content available on the website to better equip yourself with the knowledge and understanding about what you might look for and how to ask the appropriate questions. Use the printout to record the conversation, then contact your work manager or call the mental health line. By engaging them in conversation and getting them to openly talk to you about their problems, you may be able to help them see that the problems they are experiencing are solvable. You may be able to suggest to them they should seek help from a professional such as a GP, counsellor or mental health services worker. You need to ask the person how they will reach out and tell someone if suicidal thoughts return. If they agree with this approach, this may make it more likely they will seek help. Remember to look after yourself too. This is a tough conversation. If you don't feel you can talk to them about this, try finding someone who can, like your work supervisor or a health professional, or call the New South Wales Mental Health Line.